Tuesday the 7th of August. It's a normal sitting day, but one where we're only likely to have one substantive piece of business. But we start with question time. The Minister of Finance gets questions from Deborah Russell and Amy Adams about the economy. Simon Bridges asks a general question to the Prime Minister. Does she stand by all her government's policies and actions? That will be the first question for the Prime Minister since she's come back from leave. Duncan Webb is asking Chris Hipkins about the Christchurch Schools rebuild program. Phil Twyford has a question about KiwiBuild and whether he stands by all his reported statements. It comes from Judith Collins. Jamie Lee Ross then asks Phil Twyford, as the Minister of Transport, about the government policy statement on land transport and fuel tax increases. There's a question for Jenny Salisa, who's the Minister for Building and Construction, about a meeting yesterday. Paul Goldsmith continues his interrogation of Shane Jones as the Minister for Regional Economic Development, based on some statements he made on Q&A on Sunday. Nikki Kay asks about class sizes. Jenny Marcroft about the Defence Force's approach to paying the living wage. Nick Smith to the Minister of Justice about the Waka jumping bill and the effect on dissenting views of MPs. And Chris Bishop is asking about the process around the appointment of the Deputy Police Commissioner and the Minister's responsibility for it. We will then go on to the Electoral Integrity Amendment Bill, the committee stages. Likely to be a bit of a debate beforehand. Normally when there's a controversial bill, the opposition will move a motion attempting to do something or other before the bill goes into committee. But then we're likely to spend most of the rest of the day in the committee stages of waka jumping. Likely to be a pretty intense debate, and this bill is drafted in clauses and not parts, which will mean that there'll be narrower debates, but more of them.